Hello everybody and welcome to quarantine workout number 49 brought to you by ZioFIT. So let's get right into this general warm-up. This general warm-up is a very good time, not just to start raising your body temperature a little bit and loosening up your joints, lubricating your joints, but also to start to work on your breathing. That's right, the breathing. A lot of people just kind of chat their way through these moves, but when I'm doing these, I like to start thinking about my breath as I go through the move, breathing through the nose, out through the mouth. You guys, of course, never get to see that because I'm always talking at you while I'm doing this stuff, but trust me, when I do this on my own, starting to get control of the breath, starting to get the mind focused on the idea that we're about to get some. So make sure that you're, especially since this is a time of less distraction. So take that and take advantage of the fact that there are fewer distractions about you so that you can take some of that focus that's usually all over the place and turn it inwards and get yourself ready to work. So once you finish your general warm-up, got your 10 and 10, no push-up today, instead teeing up, in, out, and breathe. Walk back. That's 1, you go through for 10, then you've got your beautiful corrective squats. And since you use that warm-up, which is over 7 minutes of those warm-up moves, not counting the walkouts, since you've used that time to draw your focus in, it should be very easy for you to be perfect. Be perfect on the simple things, guys. You can do it. Once you finish the 10 and 10, go ahead and grab your stretch cord. We have the ISO cuff series on a 6 breath. In through the nose, nice deep breathing, good stability, good posture for all of those moves. If you need a refresher, click that link and follow it there. All right, folks, once you finish up with that, come down here, join me on the ground. You can see I got a new yoga mat. Been getting into so much yoga with these live Saturdays on ZioFIT. You can check those out on ZioFIT. Live Saturdays, all the old ones, they're up on IGTV still. So I said before, last Saturday I thought was the best one, but I really have been enjoying this hybrid yoga that we've been messing around with, and it inspired me to upgrade my yoga mat. And I tell you, this has been a massive improvement. My old yoga mat was basically one step above using like a cardboard box. So this is a nice one. I'm enjoying it. I'm looking forward to putting a lot of use into it. And let's start breaking it in with some shimmies. So shimmies, again, 20 each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'll go 5 the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I do that 4 times, hit 20 each way. Once I finish the shimmies, then I'm going to go into a plank. I got a dynamic 2-point plank. So that's this freestyle plank. Raise the leg, extend that arm out in front of you, really draw back from the heel, reach forward, get that elbow high, come around over the top at the front here. You're gonna go for these 20 times. So 1, 2, 3 for 20. Then come up into your plank and you're gonna go ins and outs, plant the feet, sink the hips, use the elasticity of the hips. You got 10 of these. Once you finish that, right into sit-throughs. 10 of these. Once you finish those, right into fall backs. 10 of those as well. And then have a seat on a handy wall for 30 seconds. 30-second wall sit. Great 90-degree angles. After that 30 seconds is up, take 30 seconds more rest, and then go through that 4 more times for a total of 5 rounds. All right, folks, welcome back. I had to take a couple of minutes to clean off my yoga mat. Apparently, with the new yoga mat, I just can't stand having the footprints on them yet. It's like getting a new pair of shoes. You know, you just got to be scrubbing it off, cleaning off every little mark, every little scuff. But eventually, I'm sure laziness will get the best of me and I will allow the mat to start to become broken in. So anyways, enough of that. No more yoga mat for the rest of this. Circuit number 2 is going to be med ball focused. There will be one thing that we're doing with the kettlebell here. So first thing we got, hammer slams. Drive with the legs, swing the hip around, really throw this ball. Don't lift the ball, throw it around. Lift it off the ground with force, swing the hip, throw it around the hip, throw the med ball up. get on top of it, and then throw it back down. Wash, rinse, repeat as needed, alternating sides. So for your hammer slams, going 20. Do that all day until I collapsed and died. But very, very fun, very, very explosive move. So really be aggressive on those. From there, you're gonna grab the ball, skip knees. Have a good time with this one. Holding the ball now, I'm gonna drive the knee up into it. Then I'm gonna switch sides. It's called a skip knee because when you're skipping, you go up on one foot and then land on the same foot before you switch. Right? Walking, running, it's one foot then the other. Skipping, that foot contacts the ground twice. Up, back down. So the skip knee, hop there, switch. Hop, switch. Here's the skip. That's the skip. Then the switch. All right? So when I do this with the med ball, really mistreat this med ball. Drive the knee through it. Bring it down into the knee. That was half the reps. That was 20. Or sorry, that was 10. You guys are gonna go for 20. Once you finish those skip knees, abuse the med ball some more. Down on the ground. Elbow strike abs. You hit it with your elbows, you hit it with your knees. On the back, cross the feet, squeeze it tight. Engage the hips, fingertips behind the head. Again, don't just touch the elbow. It's not called elbow kisses, elbow strike. Drive the elbow through. Use your abs to squeeze, rotate, to finish. Hit that ball hard. Use the hips to bring the knees in towards the strike. So just like when I did the skip knee, I'm bringing the med ball in with the hands. When I do the elbow strike, I'm bringing the ball in with the knees, in with the hips. Drive that elbow through. Exhale with the strike. Really be aggressive on that. After you finish those elbow strikes, you're gonna set this med ball aside for just a moment. Then you got 20 single arm kettlebell swings. Switching. Make sure you're keeping your shoulders in. Nice and tight. Always I'm thinking about keeping the shoulders down and back. As I rotate, I'm not reaching with the shoulder, I'm rotating, keeping that shoulder sucked into the joint. 20 of those. And then, last bit of abuse for this med ball, you've got med ball stomps. Now this one we're gonna go 5 right, 5 left. So step back, bring the knee up high. The higher you bring the knee up, the more elastic force you're gonna get from the glutes and the hamstrings. So I'm gonna bring this knee up high, and I'm gonna drive it down into the ball. So watch, just like when you're sprinting, a reciprocating arm move. This arm swings back, this one comes up, and then you may remember when we did that single arm overhead press, remember I described that Brady arm, where you're bringing the opposite arm down into the ribs? Well, the same thing here. You'll see this arm, it's gonna come up, and when I hit, it's coming down into the ribs, right? So when I stomp this ball, I wanna have bad intent for that med ball when I bring the heel down into it. 5 on one side. 5 on the other side. 5 rounds of that. Have fun. Get some.